Hi everyone. Hello, I hope you've had a lovely week and weekend. I've already got some comments, so I just want to say hello to Chloe from Milton Keynes. I'm really happy you've had a lovely day, and yeah, I have had a really good day too. I've been nice and chilled. And hi to Alice from Colchester, and Jamie as well. Hello, right, so last week I took the Monday class as well, and unfortunately my the comments section was off for some reason, so I couldn't see your comments. However, I have got a screenshot of it, so I can do a little shout out. However, I can already see some of you are back on this week, so lovely to see you again. Hi Lucy from Maidstone. So I am taking this Monday class again. I'm not sure whether that will be the same next week, so just keep up with our social media, because we always do our posts on our Facebook and our Instagram telling you the timetable and what coach you're going to have on each day. So I'm Sophie from Maidstone, by the way. Hi Poppy from Wandsworth and Ella from Maidstone. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be completing our last range and conditioning levels. So we're on to level 8, 9 and 10 this week, and then that's all of them complete. And then at the very, very end, we're going to do a little bit of a conditioning ladder challenge. So quite tricky, but we're all going to do it. We're all going to be absolutely fine. For today, we are going to need a couple of bits of equipment. So I've got myself a little towel. You don't want it to be too big because we are going to roll it up. So you need to go grab yourself a towel. And also, if you have an adult with you, you need to check with them first. But I've got myself for today you can see one in the background, really sturdy chairs. So if you don't have sturdy chairs and your adult or your parents are maybe not keen on you using the chairs because they might not be safe enough, then don't worry, because you can do the same exercise on the floor. But I thought we'd change it up and we can try and make our chairs into bars for today. So I have got myself 2 chairs, a towel, and a drink. As always, some space as well. So I'm going to leave it a couple of minutes to make sure that you can all have a bit of time to grab that equipment. Again, a towel and 2 chairs. And then we will get started. So yeah, I'm looking forward to today's session. I'm nervous for the condition at the end because it's going to be a challenge for everyone. So I'm interested to see how we all do. Also, let me know how your week was last week, because I think it was half term, wasn't it, for you guys? So might have had a nice little break from your schoolwork. Hi Lila from Maidstone. And let me come a bit closer, sorry. Ariadne from Cambridge, Neve from Milton Keynes joining in tonight, excellent, and Alexandra from Wandsworth. Lucy, you like a challenge, I know you like a challenge. And Zerin from Reading getting her Gymfinity on. Good, okay, right, so what we're going to start with today for our pulse raiser is a little game where we're going to run on the spot, and then I'm going to shout out to you body parts, and those body parts are the only body parts that are allowed to have contact with the floor. So for example, I'll give you a quick example. So we'll be running on the spot and I might say 2 feet and 1 hand, and then you've got to get into a balance with those body parts. So I'm going to do side support, 2 feet and 1 hand is on the floor, okay? Now you can be as creative as you want. It doesn't need to look like a gymnastics move. You can create your very own, as long as you try and stick to the body parts that I call out. So hopefully that makes sense for you all. I'm going to make sure I've got enough space. I'm not going to hit anything. And we're going to get started. So let's start jogging on the spot. I'm going to change up what we're doing every time as well. So it might be hopping or skipping. So just listen nice and carefully for me. Right, and the first one we're going to do nice and simple is 2 feet. Okay, so can you come up with maybe a shape or a balance on 2 feet? I'm going to go nice and simple in my star shape. Okay, right, let's do some jogging again this time. Just have to be on the spot thinking for me. Right, let's do 2 hands and 2 feet. What can you come up with? I'm not going to do mine yet because I want you to be creative as opposed to just copying what I'm doing. But don't worry, if you're stuck, you can do exactly the same one as me. I wish I could see what you're coming up with. You could send in your pictures and that way I can see. So we've got 2 hands and 2 feet. I'm going to do my back support. You could have done a front support. Well, maybe not a bridge because we're not warmed up first. In fact, let's change to jumping jacks now. That's it. Get our body nice and warm, ready for tonight's session. Okay, we're going to do 1 foot and 2 hands. 1 foot and 2 hands. What can you come up with? I'm going to come and look at the comments while you're getting into your positions. What can you come up with? Right, I'm going to do 1 foot and 2 hands like that. Okay, right, let's do some jumping side to side, feet together, really springy. Okay, right, now let's think. Can you come up with your elbows and 2 feet? Let's do 2 feet this time. I'm going to wait a little bit to give you the chance to get into your shape. So 2 elbows and 2 feet. What can you come up with? I'm going to go nice and simple. I'm going to do a bit like a plank position and try and keep just my elbows on the floor. Okay, right. Let's do hopping. We're going to do 10 hops on 1 foot, 10 hops the other foot, and keep going. All right? 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, change. Sit, change. Okay, what am I going to do? Let's try your bottom, just your bottom. What can you come up with? So I'm going to sit down and I'm essentially just going to put everything else up in the air. And that is my shape. Okay, we're going to sprint on the spot now for 10 seconds. So you're going to go as fast as you can. Are we all ready? 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I'm running out of ideas now. What can I think of? Let's do 2 hands on 1 foot again. 2 hands on 1 foot. Get really creative. What can you come up with? Have a think. Maybe we've done something in our previous sessions that you can bring into this session today. 2 hands and 1 foot. I'm going to do this position. Okay, right. Well done, everybody. That's going to be enough for our little pulse raiser. So we're going to move on to our stretch now. We're going to stand with our feet together. We're going to look up to the ceiling, down to the floor, up to the ceiling, down to the floor. I'm going to look over one shoulder. Hello, if you have just joined. I'm going to do the time again. All we need in today's session is 1 small towel. I'm dropping my ear to my shoulder. And 2 sturdy chairs. Make sure they're nice and safe. Okay, I'm going to put my feet apart, hands on my hips, and I'm just going to drop to the side. And change. And let's reach down to 1 leg then. Keep that leg nice and super straight for me. And the other side. And we're going to pop our hands on the floor right in the middle. And if you can, walk them through behind your feet. Okay, and we're going to jump our feet together. And we're going to go bounce, bounce, bounce. Keep your hands on the floor and lift your bottom in the air. And again, bounce, 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 bottom up. 1 more time. And bottom up. Good. Okay, let's sit down into our body fold. Go that way for you. I'm going to reach forwards as far as you can. See if you can touch your toes. Good job, and I'm going to pull my feet in. We're going to go into our butterfly sit now. I'm going to sit up nice and tall. I'm going to bounce my legs a little bit, just like that. And I'm going to rock side to side. Sit, putting a little bit of pressure on my legs as I'm doing it. Okay, now into our straddle sit. I'm going to put one hand in the middle and lift my other arm all the way up and over to touch my foot. And swap your hands over and to the other side. Good, okay, and we're going to slide our hands as far forward as we can go. See if you can get your tummy on the floor. Reach as far forward as you can go. I can feel the stretch on the back of my legs. Good job. Right, now just going to finish up with our lunges and then our back stretch. So I'm going to put one foot forwards. I'm doing little bounces. And let's swap to the other leg. And just repeat. So little bounces. That's it. Just like that. And then finish off with our still sit. So 2 hands on the floor. And pop your tummy down. And my feet are together behind me. And I'm trying to push my hips down into the floor. And just hold that there. Let's look over one shoulder. And to the other shoulder. I'm going to look up to the ceiling. And we're going to now push our bottom back and armpits on the floor. Good. Okay, right. You can grab yourself a quick drink. I'm just going to check on these comments as I can see them today, luckily. Good. People are excited for today's session. That's good. Hi from Sophia and Sid from Milton Keynes. Hello, you all right? Okay, right. So what we're going to be doing today is our level 8, 9 and 10 of our range and conditioning. So in level 8, we've got 5 V-sits and a handstand against the wall for 10 seconds. So a bit of a challenge. Level 9, we've got Pike Lever on the floor, which we've done already. So then we're going to try and do it on the chairs as well. So if you've just joined, make sure you can go and grab 2 nice sturdy chairs. And also box splits is in our level 9. And then level 10 is an elephant lift, which some of you might not have done before. So that'll be interesting to try today. And the last one is a 10-second handstand hold. Okay, so we're really pushing ourselves now. We're right at the very difficult end of the levels. So it'll be good to see where we're all at and what we can all do. So sorry that my head keeps cutting off. Okay, right, we are ready to begin now. So this is where you need your small towel. I'm just going to roll it up. So it's nice and thin, easy to hold on to, like a little bar basically. And we're going to start with V-sits. Okay, and it's 5 in a row. So for a V-sit, you basically lay on the floor and you have to bring your top half up and your bottom half up, folding together and then lay back down. Now I'm going to use the towel because it's a bit trickier. We've got to try and reach the towel over our feet and back. Okay, so for this move you need to be able to have good flexibility and obviously really, really strong muscles in your tummy. All right, so I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you 1 and then we're going to do 5 together. So I'm going to lay down with the towel up by my ears and I'm going to lift my body and my legs up. Towel goes over, whoop, or nearly goes over, and I lay back down, okay? And then it's tucked under my bottom. So what you've got to do, you've got to reach the towel back up and back to your ears. Let me see if I can do it better this time. That was a bit better. I'm a bit squished today, sorry, I've not got much space. Right, so we're going to try and do 5 in a row, okay? Right, are we all ready? Have we got our towel all folded up? I'm going to hold it in my hands. I'm going to try and do 5 in a row. Are we ready? Just try your best. If you can't do it with the towel, you can do it without the towel. Don't worry. Right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1. Back up. 2, 3, 4. The last one. 5. Okay, good job. Well done, everyone. That is really tricky. like I said, you can do it without the towel if that's a bit too much of a challenge. Even I struggled with that one. I need to work on those a bit more. So that's the 5v6, tick, all done. Okay, moving on now to our handstand against the wall. So we do need a bit of space against the wall. And all you're going to do for me, don't worry how far back you get your hands, and don't worry necessarily if you can't hold it for 10 seconds. You're just going to see how long you can hold it. Okay, so have a couple of practices. You've seen this one lots of times. All the coaches have had a little go of this one, I think, or a handstand practice. So I'm going to put my hands down on the floor, make sure my arms are nice and straight and my hands are flat. And I'm going to walk my toes up the wall as high as they can go. And if you can, walk your hands close to the wall. And I'm going to come back down. Okay, so that was my little practice one. All right, I always make my head go really hot. Right, what we're going to do this time is I'm going to count to 10 whilst we are all up in our handstand shape. And you're just going to see how long you can hold it with super duper straight arms. That's really important. If your arms start to bend, then come down, don't worry. Okay, right, are we all ready? Have we got our space? Okay, hands on the floor, toes up the wall. I'm going to walk my hands in and squeeze my bottom tight and legs together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job, everyone. Well done if you managed to do that one. Oh, shake it off. Okay, good job. So that is your level 8 done. So you can already see it's really tricky. All right, so don't panic if you can't do them. You can always look back at my other videos, because the levels go up in order. All right. Okay, moving on to level 9 then is our pike lever on the floor for 5 seconds. Now I've done a whole video on this, and we did our straddle as well. I think it was last week. So I'm not going to do any preps for it. We're just going to do one on the floor, and then we're going to get the chairs and give it a go on the chairs, okay? So we've got to basically have just your hands on the floor, and you're lifting your bottom and your legs all the way to your toes off the floor, like pushing down really hard. Are we ready to give it a go? Nice flat hands, remember? Not like this, nice and flat. Okay, right, I'm going to try and do it for 5 seconds. Ready? Off you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! That is hard. That is very, very tricky. Okay, right, well done, everyone. If you managed to do it. If you didn't manage to do it, don't worry, you can do it with your feet on the floor still. You don't need to lift your toes off the floor. Or you can do it where you lift your feet and not your bottom. Okay, now I'm just going to, let me do it this way for you. I'm just going to set up my chairs. So if you do the same, if your parents or adults are happy for you to use it, and if it's nice and safe, you don't want little chairs that are going to be easily pushed over, all right? If not, just stay on the floor and you can just repeat what we have just done. Okay, so I've put my chairs next to each other with a little gap in the middle. Let me turn it this way a little bit more to you so you can see. Right, and all we're going to do is have our hands flat on the floor to start, flat on the chairs to start with. And I'm just going to lift onto my tiptoes. Can you see that? Let me bring that down just ever so slightly. Hopefully that's better. Okay, so I'm going to just lift onto my tiptoes and see if I can hold that with straight arms. Now, who remembers what I said about straight arms in one of my previous sessions? So what I said was, can you see where your arm bends? Okay, that little line you need to try and face forwards when you're doing this. So we're going to just hold it here, and we're going to see if you can lift your toes off the floor. So nice straight arms, and lift your knees up to your tummy and hold it still, as still as you can, because I'm shaking whilst I'm doing it. Okay? Right, so we're going to try that again. So hands nice and flat, arms super straight, tiptoes, and lift up into our tuck. Okay, good job. Well done if you managed to do that. Right, now we're going to see if we can extend. So straighten one leg, and then we're going to straighten the other leg into our pike lever. Okay? So if you just watch carefully for this one, and then we can do it together after. So I'm on my tiptoes, one leg straight, other leg straight. Okay, and that is your half lever. This is good practice because at the gym you can have your parallel bars, so the two bars next to each other that you can try. Right, go give that a go. Have a little practice and come and check the comments. Thomas likes the challenges, good. Alice is loving it too. Oh, well done. Oh, have I missed somebody? Hi from Sophia and Mum. Hello. Right. So, we're going to try the half lever or the pike hold for 5 seconds, okay? Are we ready? Give your arms a big shake and your wrists. Take a big deep breath and then we're going to try for a full 5 seconds. So, ready? I'm going to try and count. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job, everyone. Well done. Right, so we don't need the chairs anymore, so you can put them to the side. Go grab a quick drink. Hope you enjoyed that one. It was a bit different for you to try. Just going to put them out the way so I don't kick them. Right. Okay, what have we got next for level 9? Our box splits, or our middle splits, or side splits. So, we have run through some preps before. So what we're going to do is we're just going to sit in our bent leg box splits, sit bent knees, and you're trying to make one line from your knees and to your bottom. So this is just a little stretch for you. And then what you could do is you could balance a book on your lower back or your bottom. What else could you balance? Nothing hot, no cups of tea. But just something which will give you a little bit of pressure to help with that stretch. Okay? But that's stretching plenty for me, just doing it without anything on top. Right, so now we're going to try from our star shape, nice wide legs. I'm going to put my hands on the floor and I'm going to see how far my feet can slide out into our box splits. Now for this one, I haven't done this stretch in a while. Right, so for this one, eventually you want to get completely flat. So I'm really not giving you a good demonstration here. And you can pop your elbows down or you can lay on your tummy, but you've got to really try and keep those legs nice and straight. And the more and more you practice this, the lower you will get to the floor. Okay. Right, give those legs a shake. That one's really hard. Very impressive if you can do that one. That takes a lot of training because that's really, really working on your flexibility. Okay, right, so that is your level 9. So we're going to move on to level 10, which is an elephant lift. Now, I'm going to demonstrate, I just want to check I'm not going to kick anything, what the move actually looks like. So you know what we are aiming for. And then I'm going to break it down a little bit for you and we're all going to give it a go. Don't expect to do this one. This takes years of practice to get this. It's a very tricky skill, okay? So I'm going to try and give you a demonstration. Hopefully I can do it. So we start in our straddle stand. I'm going to lift onto my tiptoes. And basically my legs circle round up to handstand. Okay, we have done similar to this before because I used the cushion and we did like a pop, like a little jump up to it, which makes it look easier. So for the elephant lift to handstand, the idea is you're supposed to go super slow. It's got to be a lift, not a jump. So that's what makes it super tricky, okay? And it works on your strength, your flexibility, because you need your nice straddle stretch and the box splits as well to make it nice and smooth up to the handstand. Right, so I'm going to break it down a little bit for you. The first one, what we're going to do is we're going to go into our straddle stand, hands flat on the floor, and we're just going to lift from flat-footed up to tiptoes, okay, with our legs straight, 10 times. So our hands are going to be on the floor, and you're just going to lift up and down. Okay, nice and simple. Right, let's get ready. Flat hands on the floor, and off we go, 10 in a row. 1, and you want to shift your weight forwards to lean onto your fingers. That's 3, 4, nice and controlled. 5, 6, 7, 8. And trying to lift your bottom up to the ceiling. 9, and tuck your tummy in, 10. Okay, good. Right, we're going to do a similar exercise to that. However, we're going to move forwards. I like to call them elephant walks. So, I'm going to tuck my t-shirt in. We're going to start in our straddle stand. We're going to move our hands forwards, keep those arms straight, and you're going to see if you can lift your feet to walk forwards as well. Can you see? Tip toes, and then my feet go forwards. We'll do one more. Okay, right, so we're going to do 10 in total. So if you're like me and you've not got much space, that's okay. Just walk around until you can get 10 completely finished. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to turn around quickly. 5, 6. You're trying to lift your feet quite high in the air. 7. I've lost count. 8. 2 more. 9, and last one. 10. Okay, good. Right, so as I said earlier about the pillow, we're going to try with the pillow. Let me go. No, I am going to go this way. I'll go this way actually. So we're going to start on our knees. So we're cutting out the starting position in the straddle stand, and we're going to do like a little push off your legs, like a jump up. You can tuck your toes under to make it easier because you can boost from your feet, or you can have it like that, which is what I'm going to do on my pillow. And you're just going to see how high you can get your bottom with your legs in straddle, okay? So like so, like that, all right? And if you can circle them all the way up to the handstand nice and safely, then you go ahead and do that. Okay, I'm just going to do 3, kicking my legs to straddle with my bottom above my hands, well, trying to. 1, and again, 2, and last one, 3. Okay, good. So that's getting you used to the motion of your legs trying to circle up to the handstand. Right, we're going to need the wall again now. So at the gym, you can obviously lean against the slopes, the nice soft equipment. On today, we're going to just use the wall. All right, so you've got to tuck your head in so you don't hurt your head. And you're just going to see if you can lean your back against the wall and try and circle your legs up to handstand. I've got a little pin on the wall where we hang up our photos, so I was just worried I was going to get caught on that then. Okay, but I'm going to do it one more time. If you can't get them high at all, if they can only go to here, that's absolutely fine. Just remember the number 1 rule, keep those arms straight and tuck your head in, all right? Do it one more time. So lean on those tiptoes, lean forwards, legs circle into your handstand, okay? Right, so that's all we're going to do today for that one. How are we all doing? Sophia's trying hard, good. Well done. It's very, very tricky. So as long as you're trying your best, that's all that matters, and well done to you for doing that. Okay, right, we're going to move on now then to our last one, which is our 10-second handstand hold. So we're going to mainly focus on the beginning, the way into the handstand, because it's different to our elephant lift to handstand. All right, so we've got to start in our lovely stretch. We're going to do pretty fingers, chin up, point that foot in front of you. And we're going to see if you can bend that front leg, and you're going to just lift your back leg, I'm kicking my sofa, to like an arabesque position. And as your hands go down to the floor, your leg comes up. Can you see that? It's a bit like a seesaw. All right, so one tip's down, the other tip's up. Okay? We'll do that again. So I'm going to, do my nice stretch and reach. My hands on the floor and my leg up in the air. Okay? Right, so the next stage, what we're going to try, make sure you've also got space, you're not going to hit the light or anything like that. So from that position that we've just gone to, you're going to see if you can bend the bottom leg and jump and crocodile snap your legs together, okay? Right, we're going to combine that all together now. So big stretch, step, hands down, kick, and finish. Okay, then eventually your legs will get higher and higher into that handstand, and then the stronger you get and the more stable you are, you'll be able to hold that handstand, hopefully for that 10 seconds, okay? So try your best, see how long you can hold your handstands, give it a couple of goes. I'm gonna give it one go, then I'm gonna get a drink, and then we're gonna move on to our conditioning challenge, okay? So nice big stretch, chin up, stretch those fingers, nice straight arms, and big kick to your handstand, and try and hold it, and finish. Okay, now I was naughty, I did a step. Okay, you got to try and not move your hands at all in your handstand. Right, well done everybody. I used to love practicing my handstands at home. I used to do acrobatics, so we used to do it on these little blocks, and I actually was filming myself once, and it was when we had a lower light, and unfortunately I broke the light because I was doing it on my own. But I caught it on camera, so I should have put it in You've Been Framed, but I missed that one. Okay, right. Now we are on to our conditioning challenge. So we have 3 rounds for this conditioning challenge, and I'm going to call them bronze round, silver round, and gold round. Okay, for the bronze, we do 5 reps of all the exercises. For the silver, we do 10 reps, and for the gold, we do 15 reps. So it does get really quite tricky. So you just want to see how many you can do, how well you can keep up with me, and I'm testing myself as well here. All right, so we're just going to see how we all do and just try our best. So for the first exercise, it's going to be a burpee where we're going to lie down as well. So let me show you. So you jab your feet out to front support, lay on the floor, reach forwards, push up, and an explosive jump. Okay, so that's the burpee lying down. The second exercise is going to be leg lowers. So you're going to lay on your back, nice and flat, and you're just going to lower your feet to the floor and back up, like so. The next one, we're going to be in our front support position, and you're going to pop one elbow down, second elbow down, hand, hand. So I just call it down, down, up, up. All right, and then the next one is going to be our lunge jump. So 1 foot forwards, bend, and change legs. Okay? And the last exercise is our arch lift. So you're laying on your tummy, nice and flat. And you're going to lift your arms and your legs. Right, who is ready for bronze round? So 5 reps of each. So we're starting with our burpees, laying down on the floor, and we will move on. Are we ready? Okay, so off we go. 5 of them, jump your feet out, lay down, in. That's 1. Up, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, on to the next one, our leg lowers. Okay, so laying flat on the floor, 5 up and down, off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Okay, into your front support. Down, down, up, up. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. Okay, lunge jumps. Hands on your hips. Bend and swap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the last one, arch lifts. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good job if you managed to do that round. So, on to silver, 10 of each. Okay, right, are we ready? So, burpee, lying on the floor, 10. Okay, if you're struggling, you can cut out the lying down. You can just jump your feet out, in, and up. All right, are we ready? Off we go. Lay down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pushing. 7. Woo. 8. I'm struggling. 9. 10. Good. Okay. Right, laying on your back. I'll go this way this time. 10. Leg lowers down and up. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, well done. Next one. Down, down, up, up. I'll face this way for you this time. Are we ready? Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Oh, you get very hot and very worn out. Okay, right, lunge squats. Hands on your hips. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, give those legs a shake. Can feel it burning now. And arch lifts. So laying down. Take your time with this one. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Okay, right, for the last round. The gold round. Okay, well done if you are managing it. Okay, last one. I'm going to change the burpees. Rather than lying down pushing up, we're just going to do out, in, jump. Okay? Just watch and follow along. Right, you can grab a drink at any point as well. Okay, 15. Last round. We're nearly there. Ready? And off we go. 1, 2, 3. So squat down, out, in, 4. Out, in, 5. Out, in, 6. Out, in, 7. 8. 9. 10. Keep pushing. 11. 12. 13. 14. Last one. 15. Oh my gosh. Can you feel your legs burning like me? Oh, okay. Right, laying down on your back. 15 leg lowers. Okay, ready? Come on, we can do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good job. Okay. Right. Next one. Oh, down, down, up, ups. Okay. Ready? 15 of them. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. Okay, come on. We can get there. Okay. Lunge jumps. 15. Off you go. 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15. Good. Very last one. Laying down on your tummy, 15 arch lifts. Ready? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh my goodness. Well done if you managed to do that. Grab yourself a drink and definitely relax for the rest of the evening. Okay, good job. Let me know who managed to complete the bronze round, the silver round, and the gold round if you managed all three. Fantastic. Okay, let me know in the comments. Right. Oh my goodness. I'm feeling all hot. Right, we're going to finish off with our little cool down now. Okay, so I'm going to cross one arm, pull it tight, and swap. That's it. And let's stretch over to the side. And to the other side. Okay, we're going to do our lunge. One foot on the floor. Bottom in the air, 2 straight legs. And look at that front knee. Good, and we're going to do it on the other leg now. So I'm putting my hand by my front foot today. I'm pushing my hip down to the floor. And straighten both legs. Good, and the last one into your seal sit. And a little rock on your wrists. That's it, I'm going to flip them over. Gently rock them. Good, okay. All right, well done, everybody. Where are we at? So tired, but you had so much fun. I mean, look at me. Oh my goodness. Okay, well done, everybody. You completed silver and then started to struggle. That's absolutely fine. Well done for getting to silver. Really, really good. So you can push yourself to see if you can eventually do all three up until your gold. Right, well done with today's session, everybody. We are finished with our range and conditioning. You completed all your levels, so well done to you. And well done with that conditioning challenge. Okay, so tomorrow you have got a ninja class at 5 by Tommy, so make sure to go and check that out if you would like to, and stay obviously linked to our social medias so you can see what's next for you and all the timetables. All right, well done everyone today in your session. I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye everybody, well done.